43 minutes.
Mm. Okay, Anand. 6:30 we will start. Okay.
Okay,
Hari,
okay.
yeah.
Just for
We'll
moving
also, wait for others to join. Yeah. I'm sure you must have shared the flyer with all your group members.
Yes, yes, no, no.
Yeah. Okay, Kanna. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Um, Radhe Krishna, Om Shri Sai Ram. We welcome you all to the Ramayanam Navaham that is being broadcast here through Vishwarupa Sai Consciousness. We started on the 5th and we're concluding this on the 14th. Today we have with us Sri Hari Anandji, who is a son and disciple of Anand Dayadiji. He's been doing pravachanams and upanyasams on various topics from our ancient scriptures of Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Ramayanam, Srimad Mahabharatam, and he's also an accomplished Carnatic vocalist. He's a professional working for Tata Consultancy Services, and his passion is to dive deep into our scripture, be a part of our rich spiritual heritage. Over to Anand, over to Sri Hari Anand, Radhe Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible? No?
Chulung Harish, you can start.
Okay. Audible okay, na? Am I audible? Okay, ba?
Nama?
Audible okay, na, mama?
Audible.
Okay, okay. जानकी कांत स्मरणं जय जय राम राम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। वागीशाद्या सुमनसः सर्वार्थानां उपक्रमे यं नत्वा कृतकृत्याः स्युः तं नमामि गजाननम्। ऊर्भिर्युक्ता चतुर्भिः स्फटिकमणिमयीमक्षमालां दधाना हस्तेनैकेन पद्मं सीतमपि च शुकं पुस्तकं चापरेण भासा कुन्देन्दुशङ्खस्फटिकमणिनिभा भासमाना समाना सा मे वाग्देवतेयं निवसतु सत्भद्रे सर्वदा सुप्रसन्ना। पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम्। यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेदसमकल्मषम्। गोष्पदीकृतवाराशिं मशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायण महामाला रत्नं वन्दे अनिलात्मजम्। अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम्। आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमणीयविग्रहम् पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनम्। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिम् बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। यः कर्णाञ्जलिर्सम्पुटैरकरगः सम्यक् पिबत्यादरात् वाल्मीकेर्वदनारविन्दगलितं रामायणाख्यं मधु जन्मव्याधिजरा विपत्तिमरणैरत्यन्तशोभद्रवम् संसारं स विहाय गच्छति पुमान् विष्णोः पदं शाश्वतम् तदुपगतसमाससन्धियोगं सममधुरोपणतार्थवाक्यबद्धम् रघुवरचरितं मुनिप्रणीतं दशशिरश्च वधं निशामयत्वम् वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रामसागरकामिनी गुणातु भुवनं पुण्या रामायण महानदी श्लोकसारजलाकीर्णं सर्गकल्लोलसङ्कुलम् काण्डग्राहमहामीनं वन्दे रामायणार्णवम् वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेदसादासीत् साक्षाद् रामायणात्मना वैदेही सहितं सुरद्रुमतले हैमे महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकासने मणिमये वीरासने सुस्थितम् अग्रे वाचयति प्रभञ्जनसुते तत्त्वं परं व्याख्यान्तं वरदादिभिः परिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामळम् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः हरे रामेति कृष्णेति नाम संकीर्तनं सदा लोकक्षेमाय कुर्वन्तं प्रेमिकं सद्गुरुं भजे कलये सुन्दराकारं सदैकप्रियदर्शनम् अज्ञाननाशकं देवं सद्गुरुं मुरलीधरम् नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनः तं नमामि हरिं परं सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. By the grace of Bhagavan Sri Rama and Sadgurunatha, we have all gathered here on this great occasion of Ramayanam Navaham celebrations, where we will be talking, listening, singing and praising about the greatness of Srimad Ramayana and Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Today's topic is Paduka Pattabhishekam, the coronation of Rama Paduka, which ruled the Ayodhya Rajya for 14 years when Sri Ramachandra was in the forest. Srimad Ramayanam, by its name, means Ramayanam, which translates to the path that was taken by Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Sri Rama took the path of truth and duty, which is Satyam and Dharma. Throughout Srimad Ramayana, Sri Ramachandra shows us that a person has to always do his duty, whatever the circumstances may be. Nammalvar says, Karpar Irama Viranai Ellal Matrum Karparo. If we have to learn someone, we have to learn Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Because throughout Srimad Ramayana, Sri Rama shows us how a husband has to behave or treat his wife, how a son has to treat his father, how a brother has to treat his brother, how a friend has to treat his friend. So at every point of life, Sri Rama shows all of us of how to lead our lives. We have got this great satsang today to talk about the greatness of that Ramachandra Prabhu. Srimad Ramayana was written by Valmiki Bhagavan. Srimad Ramayana shows us the greatness of Bhagavan Sri Rama and more so the greatness of the Rama Nama, which is the name of Bhagavan. There are 4 yugas. The 4 yugas are Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. In these 4 yugas, people worship Bhagavan in different ways. In the first yuga, which is the Krita Yuga, people worship Bhagavan by doing meditation and penance. In the second yuga, which is the Treta Yuga, People worshipped Bhagavan by doing yajnas and yagas. In the third yuga, which is the Dwapara Yuga, people worshipped Bhagavan by doing archana and pujas. In the fourth yuga, the yuga which we all are currently living in, the Kali Yuga, to reach the holy feet of Bhagavan, what is the way? The only way to reach the holy feet of Bhagavan is through Nama Sankirtan. In Kali Yuga, the way of reaching Bhagavan is Nama Sankirtan. Why? Because if all of us, if people in Kali Yuga need to do dhyanam, they have to have a single-minded approach and they have to always think about Bhagavan. In the world which we are currently living in, with all the distractions, it becomes a little difficult. Similarly, to do yajnas or yagas, we need to have the necessary equipments. If a person has to do archana, he has to be absolutely pure. If we touch our mouth or if we touch our head or our hair, we'll get negative effects of the deeds we are doing. So, the easiest way for people in Kali Yuga to reach Bhagavan is by Nama Sankirtan. There are 84 lakh varieties of living beings in this world. But human beings have the ability to speak. Human beings have the power of speech. Bhagavan has given all of us the power of speech, the ability to speak for saying his holy name, his name, the Bhagavan Nama, and to talk about the greatness of Bhagavan. The Bhagavan Nama comes in a person's tongue only if he is in a satsangam. Satsangam is the gathering of like-minded people who come together to talk, sing, and praise the greatness of Bhagavan. For a person to have satsangam, a guru's grace is very important. Guru Kripa is very important. A guru's grace gives such peace to a person's heart that nothing else can provide. A Guru Kripa, by Guru Kripa, a person attains the highest form of peace and happiness. Bhagavan Sri Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam, while talking to his close friend Sudama, tells Guroho anugrahenaiva puman purnaha prashantaye. Bhagavan Sri Krishna tells Sudama, Sudama, by the grace of our Guru Sandipani, you, me, and everyone in this world is content, peaceful, and happy. These are the exact words that is told by the Bhagavan himself. Bhagavan considers Guru Kripa so much. So, when we look at Srimad Ramayana was written by Valmiki Bhagavan. Valmiki Bhagavan, by birth, was not a saint. He was a hunter. So, how did Valmiki write Srimad Ramayana? It is by Guru Kripa. It is by the grace of his Guru, Narada. Once, when Valmiki, the hunter, was hunting in the forest, Narada passes by the forest. Narada always takes his veena and sings the Bhagavan Nama. Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Narada sings the Bhagavan Nama and is passing through the forest. This hunter sees Narada passing by. He looks at Narada's neck and he sees golden ornaments around. Golden ornaments around Narada's neck. So the hunter goes and stops Narada and he says, remove all your golden ornaments and give it to me. Otherwise, I am going to kill you. Narada asks the hunter, do you know that for all the negative deeds that you are doing right now, all of these will have negative effects in your life. You will get bad karma for this. Do you know about this? The hunter replies, I don't care about it. I don't care about it because I'm doing all of this for the welfare of my family. I'm doing all of this for the welfare of my family. So if I'm doing it for my family, how will I get negative impact? How will I get negative deeds? So Narada says, if you're doing all of this for your family, you go and ask your family. If you get negative karma, bad karma from these deeds, will they share it? So the hunter ties Narada in a tree so that he doesn't escape and he runs to his family. The hunter goes to his family and he asks his wife, he tells his wife about the interaction he had with Narada. His wife says, taking care of me is your duty. Whether you do it in the right way or the wrong way doesn't matter to me. If you're doing it in the wrong way and you get bad karma for it, it is only upon you, and I will not share your bad karma. The hunter is shocked. He runs to his parents and he asks them the same question. His parents say, taking care of your parents at their old age is your duty. So you have to take care of us. You have to feed us. You have to provide us with a home. If you're doing it in the wrong way and getting bad karma for it, we cannot take responsibility for that. When the hunter hears this from his parents, suddenly his world collapses because all that he was believing up until now is collapsing in front of his eyes. He understands that he has done a grave mistake, that he's going to get negative impact for all the deeds that he has done. So he runs back to Narada and he falls in Narada's feet. He tells to Narada, Swami, please save me. After listening to my parents and my wife, I'm very scared right now. They are not ready to share my bad karma. Even though I'm doing all of this for them, they're not ready to share my bad karma. So please help me. Help me. How do I get out of this? Narada says, don't worry. I will teach you a mantra. You have to say it sincerely. You have to sit here and say it sincerely. If you say it sincerely, all your bad karma will be washed away. So Narada teaches the Ramanama to the hunter. So the hunter sits in the place and he starts chanting the Ramanama. Rama 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 Rama. He starts chanting the Rama Nama. He forgets himself after some time. Days pass by, years pass by, and decades pass by. And he's sitting at the same place chanting the Rama Nama. What happens is an ant hill forms around him. All the ants surround him and form a hill. So, after decades, Brahma comes looking at Valmiki's dedication and he comes to Valmiki and tells him to get up. The ant hill in Sanskrit is called Valmikam. As he woke up from the Valmikam, he is called Valmiki. So, such is the greatness of Bhagavan Nama. A simple hunter, because of the greatness of the Bhagavan Nama, becomes Valmiki Bhagavan, who writes Srimad Ramayana. So, telling the Bhagavan Nama, always talking about the greatness of Bhagavan, is called Bhakti. Bhakti is very important for a person to reach the holy feet of Bhagavan. Paranur Mahatma, Sri Krishna Premi Swamigal, fondly known as Sri Anna, in his Raghava Shatakam, prays to Rama to give him bhakti in every single birth. जन्मनि जन्मनि तव भक्तिं देहि मे कृपया राघवा। जन्मनि जन्मनि तव भक्तिं देहि मे कृपया राघवा। जानकी रमणा जलज विलोचना, जानकी रमणा जलज विलोचना, जगदेक रक्षका सुजन जीवना। जन्मनि जन्मनि तव भक्तिं देहि मे कृपया राघवा। Shri Anna asks, Raghava, please give me undivided devotion at your holy feet every birth. Janmani Janmani Tava Bhaktim Dehi Me Kripaya Raghava. स्वर्गमपवर्गं कामयेनाहं सुन्दरचरणा तव दासोऽहम्. I don't want to go to Swarga. I don't want to go to Swarga. What I want is Sundaracharana Tava dasoham. I want to always be at your feet doing Kainkaryam. Sita Vallabha Vinashaya Moham Shri Raghava Guru Kripa Pravaham. Rama, please destroy my worldly likings, my worldly desires, and give me bhakti at your holy feet, at your Charanaravinda. You are the Samudra, you are the Karunai Kadal, you are the ocean of kindness. So please give me bhakti at your holy feet. आञ्जनेयनिव मामवधारय अथवा विभीषणम् इव मां पालय. Shri Anna asks, आञ्जनेयनिव मामवधारय. Please save me like how you saved Anjaneya. अथवा विभीषणम् इव मां पालय. Please show me your Charanaravinda and take me with you like how you showed your Charanaravinda to Vibhishana. Tadamiva maam akalaya. Shower your love upon me like how you showered your love on Bharata. Premika bhaktam maanandaya. Janmani janmani tava bhaktim dehi me kripaya Raghava. Sri Anna in his Kirtanam prays to Sri Rama that he always has bhakti, Charanarvindam of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. So, the main question in Srimad Ramayana is that Valmiki asks to Narada, Unvasmin sampradam loke gunavan kascha viryavan dharmagnyascha kritagnyascha satyavakyo dridhavrataha. The question that Valmiki asks Narada is, Onvasmin Sampradam Loke. Swami, tell me one person who's currently living in today's world. Onvasmin Sampradam Loke. Gunavan Kascha Viryavan, who has all the great characteristics, who is a Gunavan, who is a person with the greatest characteristics. Kascha Viryavan, who is such a great warrior. Dharmajnascha, who always does his duty. Kritajnascha, who never forgets others' help. Satyavakyo Dridhavrataha, who always upholds the Satyam, which is who always follows the truth and who always utters the truth. Swami, please tell me one person who's currently living in today's world with all these great characteristics. That is when Narada tells Valmiki about Sri Rama. So, thus Srimad Ramayana is written by Bhagavan Valmiki. Up until yesterday, we saw about how Rama was born and Dasharatha comes to Sri Rama and tells him that you're going to be crowned as the next king of Ayodhya. Rama falls in his father's feet and accepts it. Rama always takes Dasharatha's words as God's word. Whatever Dasharatha says, Rama takes it as his duty and completes it. Thus, when Dasharatha says to Rama that you're going to be crowned as the next king of Ayodhya, Rama falls in Dasharatha's feet and Rama goes back to his room. That is when Kaikeyi comes to Dasharatha and asks for a boon. Dasharatha says, Kaikeyi, you can ask whatever you want. I will never say no. So please go ahead. That is when Kaikeyi asks that Bharata has to be crowned as the king of Ayodhya and Sri Rama has to be sent to forest for 14 years in exile. Dasharatha is shocked by Kaikeyi's words. He pleads Kaikeyi to change her wish and he pleads Kaikeyi to tell him to not send Sri Rama to forest for 14 years. But Kaikeyi doesn't change her mind. Thus, Dasharatha has no other option but to give this boon to Kaikeyi. So on the same day, Rama is again called to the room of Dasharatha. And Kaikeyi is currently standing there. Kaikeyi tells to Rama, Rama, your father has decided to give the kingdom to Bharata, to my son Bharata, and you have to go to forest for 14 years in exile. Hearing this, there is no change of expression in Rama's face. Rama is very calm and he again falls in the feet of Dasharatha and says, whatever my father says, it's my duty to follow it. So I'm starting the forest right away. Dasharatha is shocked by this. Dasharatha is shocked. But Rama considers Dasharatha's words as his duty. Whatever Dasharatha says, Rama considers it as his duty and he does it. So Ramachandra Prabhu starts to the forest. So all the people of Ayodhya, when they come to know about this news, are shocked. They all start crying and they plead Ramachandra Prabhu to please not leave all of them and go to the forest. Rama says to all of them, Rama cites the example of Parashurama at that point. Rama says, Parashurama's father, Jamadagni, orders him to kill his mother and his brothers. Parashurama, without a second thought, goes and kills his mother and his brothers. Jamadagni is surprised by this. He goes and asks Parashurama, why did you do it? Parashurama answers, if you tell me to do something, I will not think twice about it because I consider your word as the word of God and I consider it as my duty to follow your orders. So, whatever you say, I will follow. Jamadagni is very happy with Parashurama and he says, you can ask me for whatever boon you want. Please ask me whatever you want. Parashurama smartly asks for his mother, for the life of his mother and his brothers. So, Parashurama, by making his father Jamadagni happy, he brings back his mother and his brothers. So, Rama cites this example here and tells to all of them that it is his duty to follow his father's orders. So, Rama Rajyam is not a Rajyam, is not a kingdom that is run by warriors. It is not a kingdom that is run by kings. It is a kingdom that is run by truth and duty. Rama always reiterates that a person should always stand in truth and follow his duty. When Lakshmana hears this news of Rama's exile, he comes to Rama and tells, Rama, you don't worry. I will go to our father Dasharatha and I'll put him in prison. I'll put Kaikeyi in prison and I personally will coronate you as the king of Ayodhya. There is no need for you to go to forest for 14 years. Rama calls Lakshmana and says, Lakshmana, please calm down. Please calm down. It is the duty of every human being who is born in this world to follow his or her duty. So, when father has told me to go to forest for 14 years, it is my duty to obey his orders. So, please, please calm down. And Rama calls all the people of Ayodhya and tells them to show the similar love that they are showing him to Bharata as well. Rama calls everyone and he talks to every single person. He reiterates the importance of withholding, upholding truth, and always following Dharma. Rama's Kalyana Guna of always standing in truth and always withholding Dharma is shown in Srimad Ramayana in the Yuddha Kanda. When the Yuddham is going on, when the war is going on, Lakshmana decides to kill Indrajit, the son of Ravana. During that time, Indrajit is a magician. What Indrajit does is he is in a particular place and suddenly he vanishes and he goes to a different place. Lakshmana is very confused. Lakshmana is confused on how to send an arrow to kill Indrajit. That is when Lakshmana closes his eyes and he takes his arrow. He takes his arrow and tells a mantra. The mantra is Dharmatma Satya Sandhascha Ramo Dasharathiryati Paurusham Chapratidvandvam Sharainam Jahiravanim. Lakshmana says, Dharmatma Satya Sandhascha. If my brother Sri Ramachandra is a Dharmatma, Satya Sandhascha is a Satya Sandhan. Ramo Dasharathiryati Paurusham Chapratidvandvam. If he doesn't have anyone equal to him in this world, if all of this is true, let this arrow go and kill Indrajit. Go and pierce the heart of Indrajit. By saying this shloka, as Lakshmana sends this arrow goes and finds Indrajit's heart and pierces his heart. Indrajit falls down dead. This shows the greatness of Sri Rama because in this shloka, Lakshmana says, if my brother Rama is a Dharmatma, is a Satya Sandhan, and he doesn't have anyone equal to him. If all of this is true, let this arrow go and kill the son of Ravana. Such is the greatness of Sri Rama. So, by leaving everything, by leaving his kingdom, by leaving his family, by leaving his comfort, Sri Rama shows the highest essence, the greatest essence of Bhagavad Gita, which is Tyaga. Tyaga Shantiranantaram, the highest, the greatest essence of Sri Bhagavad Gita is Tyaga. So Rama sacrifices everything in a moment and leaves to the forest. So today's topic, which is Paduka Pattabhishekam, is nothing but Guru Mahima. Why is it Guru Mahima? As Rama leaves to the forest for 14 years, when Bharata comes to know about this news, he runs in search of Ramachandra Prabhu. Bharata does not have peace in his mind and heart. Bharata says, Name Shantir Bhavishyati, Name Shantir Bhavishyati. I am not having peace in my mind. I am not having peace in my mind. When Bharata goes in search of peace, once he looks at Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and gets the Paduka, Bharata's heart is filled with peace. So, anyone in this world who is in search of peace, the only way a person can get peace is by Guru Kripa and by Guru Paduka. So, this Paduka Pattabhishekam shows the greatness of Guru Mahima. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Uddhava asks Sri Krishna, when Krishna decides to leave this world and go to Vaikuntham, Uddhava asks Sri Krishna, Krishna, if you leave to Vaikuntham, what will I do? I don't know anyone apart from you in this world. I don't know nothing else. So what will I do? Show me a way, Krishna. That is when Krishna gives his Paduka to Uddhava. When Uddhava gets Sri Krishna's Paduka, his heart is filled with so much peace and happiness. Similarly, a Mahatma, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, takes sannyasam at a very early age. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes to this world to show the greatness of Bhagavan Nama. When he takes sannyasam at an early age of 24 years, his wife, Vishnupriya, comes and falls at his feet. She asks, Swami, I don't know anyone else apart from you. How will I survive if you leave me and go? If you leave our house and take sannyasam and go, what is my gati? Where will I go? That is when Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, teaches Vishnupriya the Bhagavan Nama. He teaches Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. He teaches Vishnupriya the Mahamantra, Bhagavan Nama, and he gives his Paduka to his wife. Similarly, in the Nayanmar Chalitram, Sundaramurti Nayanar, a Nayanmar called Sundaramurti Nayanar, is in Navalur Kshetra. Lord Parameshwara comes during his wedding day, during Sundaramurti Nayanar's wedding day, as an old Brahmin and stops the wedding. Lord Parameshwara comes as an old Brahmin and stops the wedding. The old Brahmin says that you and your entire family are bound to serve me throughout your life. Hearing this, Sundaramurti Nayanar gets very angry. He says, I am here about to get married, and you come here and tell me that my entire family is bound to serve you. Are you mad? He asks, Ni enna pitta? Meaning, are you a pitta? Meaning, are you right in the head? Are you mad? What is your problem? Why do you suddenly come to my wedding and say such things? That is when the old Brahmin says, I'm telling the truth. Your grandfather has written and given to me that he and his entire family are bound to serve me all their life. If you want to see any proof, you come with me. You come with me to Nallur. I will show you the proof. So Sundaramurti Nayanar follows this old Brahmin to Nallur. As they reach Nallur, this old Brahmin runs into a Shiva temple. As Sundaramurti Nayanar follows this old Brahmin enters the temple and vanishes. Sundaramurti Nayanar is surprised. He looks everywhere for this old Brahmin. That is when Lord Shiva comes in front of him. Sundaramurti Nayanar falls in the feet of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva says, Sundara, un teninum tamizhai ketka vande. Lord Shiva says, I have come to listen to your beautiful Tamil Sundara. So please sing a song in Tamil. Sundaramurti Nayanar asks, Parameshwara, what do I sing? How do I sing? That is when Lord Parameshwara says, what did you call me when I came in the form of an old Brahmin? You called me a pitta, right? So you use that word and you start singing. That is when Sundaramurti Nayanar sings, Pitta Pirai Shudi Pemmane Arulala Attan Maravade Ninaikkindren Manathunai Veittai Pinnai Tenval Vennai Nallur Arutturayum Attan Unakkalaini Alleen Yenalame. So, Lord Shiva, Parameshwara, comes in the form of a guru and saves Sundaramurti Nayanar and gives so much peace to him. Similarly, Arunagirinathar, in his Tirupugal, prays to Lord Muruga. He asks Lord Muruga, Kalanenayanu Gamal Munadir Kali Pada Arulvaye. He asks Lord Muruga, please give me undivided devotion at your feet. By doing so, the Lord of Death, Yama, will never come near me. So please give me devotion at your holy feet. So all these Mahatmas always pray for devotion towards the Guru Paduka and Bhagavat Paduka, to the holy feet of Bhagavan and Guru. So Guru Paduka has so much power. It brings so much peace and happiness to one's heart. Thus, Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, advising everyone about following their duties and upholding Dharma, starts to the forest. Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita, with Sumatra, the charioteer, all of them start to the forest. So, all three of them are walking barefoot. Panisparshakshamaabhyam Rijita Padarujo Yo Harindranujabhyam. Even Sita Pirati is walking barefoot. While she walks, her feet becomes so red. Panisparshakshamaabhyam Rijita Padarujo Yo Harindranujabhyam. Sita Pirati's feet is so delicate and soft, such that even when Sri Rama presses her feet become so red. With such a delicate and soft feet, Sita Pirati starts to the forest barefoot. So all three of them start to the forest barefoot with Sumantra. Rama tells everyone to be calm and show Bharata the same love that they are showing him. Ya pritihi bahumanischa mai ayodhya saying this, Rama marched to the forest. Tamasa river, the river Tamasa by night. So Rama says to everyone, let's take rest here for this night and continue our journey from tomorrow. Rama suddenly has a change of heart he thinks about his father and mother. So he tells to Lakshmana, Lakshmana, you please go back to Ayodhya. I am very worried about our father and mother, our father Dasharatha and mother, because both of us have started from Ayodhya and come to the forest. Who do they have now? They don't have any of their sons with them because Bharata and Shatrughna is in Kekeya Desh. They both of them are in Kekeya Desh. So you please go to Ayodhya and be with Dasharatha and our mother. That is when Lakshmana says, Anna, I have left everything and come with you. Now only you are my mother, my father, my brother, and my everything. So I don't need anything else in this world apart from you. So I am not leaving you anyway. So all of them decide to stay near the Tamasa Nadi for the night. Rama looks at all the people of Ayodhya who have accompanied him until the Tamasa river. He looks at all of them and thinks all of them have left their family and come here. If I tell them to go back home, to go back to Ayodhya, they are not going to listen to me. So Rama decides to start by midnight without all of their knowledge. So he wakes up Lakshmana and Sita and he starts with Sumantra by midnight. So all four of them start by midnight and they travel. In the morning, when the people of Ayodhya wake up, they don't find Rama. So they are very sad and crying. They return back to Ayodhya. They have no other choice. So they return back to Ayodhya. Rama, with Lakshmana, Sita, and Sumantra, travels and comes to Sringiberapura in the banks of the river Ganga. Knowing that Sri Rama has come to Sringiberapura, Tatra Raja Guho Name Ramasya Atma Samassata. Knowing that Rama has come there, Rama's close friend Guhan comes to visit Sri Rama. Here, in this verse, Valmiki uses the verse Ramasya Atma Samassata, which translates to Rama considers Guhan equal to him. Tatra Raja Guho Name, Rama's close friend by the name of Guha comes to visit Sri Rama, a friend who Rama considers equal to him. So Guhan comes and falls in the feet of Sri Rama. As Guhan comes with his family, Lakshmana stops Guhan in the way and he asks, who are you? Guhan replies to Lakshmana, Kamban beautifully says this in Kamba Ramayana. Guhan says to Lakshmana, Devanin Kadal Shevikya Vandan, Navar Vetu Vannan Adiyen Yendran, Devaninai Shevikya Vandan. Guhan says to Lakshmana that I have come to fall in the holy feet of Bhagavan Sri Rama. I heard that Bhagavan has come here. Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu has come to Sringiberapur. So I have come with my family to do Sharanagat, to fall at the holy feet of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. So Lakshmana, please allow me to see Sri Ram. Lakshmana immediately understood that a Rama Bhakta has come, a devotee, a huge devotee of Ramachandra Prabhu has come. So Lakshmana goes to Rama. When Lakshmana goes to Rama, Rama asks, Lakshmana, who has? Lakshmana replies, Ullam tuivan tayinum nallan, Petranir Gangai Navar Kuirai, Uhan Voruvan Yendran. Lakshmana says, Ullam tuiman tayinum nallan. A person who is so pure at heart has come. Tayinum nallan. He has so much love for you that it is equal to a mother's love. Etrinir Gangai Navar Kuirai. He says that he is the leader of the boat riders in this place. Guhan Oruvan Yendran. He says his name is Guhan. When Rama hears the word Guhan in his ear, he leaps from his place and runs to Guhan. He runs to Guhan and hugs Guhan. Rama immediately goes and hugs Guhan, and Rama starts asking Guhan a lot of questions. Rama asks how Guhan is, how he is running his kingdom, how his family is. Rama continuously asks a lot of questions to Guhan because Rama is seeing his close friend after a very long time. So Guha falls in the feet of Sri Rama and offers him a lot of prasad, delicacies. That is when Rama says, Guha, because I've come in exile to the forest for 14 years, I cannot eat anything. I can only eat the leaves, the fruits which are hanging in the trees, and water. And I cannot lie down anywhere. I can only lie down on the floor. So please don't offer me these delicacies. So Sri Rama lies down on the ground. As Guha tells Sri Rama, Rama, please stay here in my place for the night and you can start your journey tomorrow morning. Accepting Guha's request, Rama stays in Shringiberapuram for the night. Rama and Sita Devi lies down on the ground under a banyan tree. Guha asks Lakshmana to also take rest. Lakshmana tells to Guha, Katam Dasharathau Bhumau Shayane Sahasitaya Yena Padena Asurai Sarvaihi Shakyah Prasahitum Yudhi. Guha, how can I sleep? Look at Look at the situation of my brother Sri Rama and Sita Pirati. They are lying on the ground. They are lying on the ground. Looking at this, how will I be able to sleep? Yena padena surai sarvaihi shakyah prasahitum yudhi. Even Devas would not dare to stand in front of my brother Sri Rama. Such is his valor that Ramachandra Prabhu is sleeping on the ground. Looking at his situation, how will I be able to sleep, Guha? Look at my brother. Tam pashya sutasamyuktam trineshu sahasitaya katham dasharathau bhumau. Seeing my brother in such a situation, I am wondering, how does my heart not explode with pain? My heart is in so much pain. My heart is in so much pain seeing my brother in such a state. So, Guha and Lakshmana throughout the night do not sleep and they talk about the Kalyana Gunangal of Sri Rama, the great characteristics of Sri Rama. Next day, when Rama is starting to continue his journey, Guhan comes and falls in the feet of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu with his family. Sri Rama hugs Guha and says, Guha, you are also my brother. You are not just my friend, but also my brother. Lakshmana is your brother. Bharata is your brother. That is when Sri Rama says, Guhanudan Anu. Guha, with you, considers Guha as his own brother. So he hugs Guha, kisses him on the forehead and the cheek, and starts his journey. So what does Rama see here? Sri Rama does not see the status of Guha. He does not see the wealth of Guha. What Sri Rama sees is Guha's devotion and love towards him. Bhagavan always looks at a devotee's love towards him, a devotee's premai and bhakti. So Guhan offers all prasadam to Sri Rama. He offers his pranams and his namaskar. And Guha says, Rama, I will bring my boat and I will help you cross this Ganga river. So all of them board Guha's boat and they start crossing the river Ganga. As they cross river Ganga, Sri Rama looks at Sumantra and says him to go back to Ayodhya. He tells to Sumantra, you please go back to Ayodhya and tell to my father Dasharatha and my mother Kausalya that I am doing well, that I am happy, that I have started my journey into the forest. So Sumantra, with a heavy heart and with sadness, returns to Ayodhya. He travels for 5 days and reaches Ayodhya on the sixth day morning. Meanwhile, Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita reach Triveni Sangamam. Triveni Sangamam is the convergence of three holy rivers Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati. In the Triveni Sangamam, there is Bharadwaja ashramam, the ashramam of Rishi Bharadwaja. Triveni Sangamam is not only the convergence of Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati, but Triveni Sangamam can be found in all of our tongues. Why? If we say the name of Bhagavan, Rama, Krishna, and Govinda, Triveni Sangamam can be found in all of our tongues. So, Rama is welcomed by the Rishi Bharadwaja. Bharadwaja welcomes Rama, and Bharadwaja knows very well that Rama has come for Vanavasa, has come in exile to forest. So he will not be able to stay in ashram for a very long time. And Bharadwaja knows very well that Rama has to eat only leaves, fruits hanging from trees, and water. So Bharadwaja tells to Rama, Chitrakuta iti khyataha Gangamadasa sannibhaha. Rama, there is a place called Chitrakutam nearby. I feel you will like that place very much because the place will bring so much peace to your heart. It is filled with beautiful trees, flowers, animals, and birds. So you can go to Chitrakutam and spend your days there. So Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita go to Chitrakutam, where as they reach Chitrakutam, immediately Lakshmana sets up a huge hut using bamboo trees for Sri Rama and Sita Pirati. While Rama enters Chitrakuta, he is mesmerized by the beauty of Chitrakuta. Suramyamasadya tu Chitrakutam Nadim chatam Malyavatim Sutirtham Nananda Justaha Mrigapakshi Justam Jahau cha Dukkham Puravipravasati. Rama is mesmerized by the beauty of Chitrakutam. Chitrakutam brings so much peace to Rama's heart. Wherever he looks, there are beautiful trees, there are birds chirping, and there are animals roaming around. And Rama is so mesmerized by the beauty of Chitrakuta that he completely forgets Ayodhya. Meanwhile, Sumantra has reached Ayodhya on the sixth day. Immediately, he goes to visit Dasharatha. Dasharatha, after Rama had left Ayodhya, had asked his ministers to immediately take him to Kausalya because Dasharatha did not want to talk or look at Kaikeyi's face even for a second. After the cruel thing that Kaikeyi asked for, Dasharatha says that he does not want to look at Kaikeyi's face or even be at her presence for a second. So he asks his ministers to immediately take him to Kausalya. As he enters the room of Kausalya, Kausalya, with so much anger, shouts at Dasharatha. She asks Dasharatha, on what basis did you send my child Rama to forest for 14 years? What wrong did Rama do? What wrong did Rama do for him to be sent to forest for 14 years. Why did you send him to Rama to forest for 14 years? Rama, who's loved by every single person in Ayodhya, why did you send him forest for 14 years? Dasharatha does not have an answer. Dasharatha does not have an answer, and he sits there silently. At that time, Sumantra enters the room. Sumantra comes with news. Dasharatha runs to Sumantra and asks how Rama is. What is Rama doing? Is Rama doing well? When Dasharatha asks these questions, Sumantra immediately tells to Dasharatha that Rama has sent a message to you. Rama has sent to you, and I will be relaying that message. So when Dasharatha asks for Rama's message, Sumantra says, Shirasa vandaniyasya vandyo padau mahatmanaha devi devasya padau cha devavat paripalaya. So here, Sumantra relays Rama's message. He tells to Dasharatha, Rama says, please tell my father that I bow to him. Shirasa vandaniyasya vandyau padau mahatmanaha. Please tell my father my pranams. Please convey my father my namaskaram. Please tell my father that I bow to him. He is the most respected and loved person in Ayodhya. So please convey my namaskarams to my father. Hearing this, Dasharatha starts crying like a child. Sumatra turns to Kausalya and he says, Rama has a message for you also. He tells to Kausalya, Mateva mama matate drishtavya putragachini kenayam aparadhena rajaputro vivasitaha. He tells to Kausalya, Rama tells you to not get angry on father. He tells you to take care of father throughout until he comes back to Ayodhya. Mateva mama matate drashtavya putragarchini. Rama says that my mother would be in so much pain, losing me. Because I have gone to forest, my mother would be in so much pain. So he asked Dasharatha to take care of Kausalya. When Sumatra relays Rama's message to both Kausalya and Dasharatha, both of them start crying. Both of them cry like children. Dasharatha asks Sumatra, what did my son Lakshmana say? What did Lakshmana say? Sumatra says, Lakshmana is very angry on you. Lakshmana asked, on what crime of Sri Rama was he sent to forest for 14 years? Why was his brother Sri Ramachandra Prabhu banished from kingdom for 14 years? Aham tavan maharajo pitrutvam nopalakshaye dhata bharta cha bandhuscha pita cha mama raghavaha. Lakshmana says that he doesn't consider you his father anymore. He doesn't want to call you his father anymore. For him, Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is his father, his mother, his brother, and everything from now. Sarvaloka priyam tyaktva sarvaloka hite ratam sarvaloko nurajyeta katham chanena karmana. By sending Sarvaloka priyam, the one who is loved by everyone in the world, by sending Sri Ramachandra Prabhu to forest for 14 years, Lakshmana asks, what is Dasharatha still doing in Ayodhya after sending Rama in exile for 14 years? Dasharatha, hearing this, is heartbroken. Is literally heartbroken. It falls on the floor. He asks Sumantra, what did my daughter-in-law Sita say? Adrishtapurva vyasana rajaputri yashaswini tena dukkhena rudati naivavam kinchidabravit. Sumantra says, Sita Pirati could not say any words, could not talk because she was overwhelmed with a lot of grief. As she was overwhelmed with a lot of grief, she was silent. She did not speak anything. After listening to all of this, Dasharatha literally loses his consciousness and falls on the ground. That night, Dasharatha is thinking, what wrong did I do in my life for me to be in such a situation where I have lost all of my sons? My sons Rama and Lakshmana have gone to forest for 14 years. What wrong did I do for me to be in such a situation? That is when Dasharatha remembers the curse he got from an old couple long time back. While Dasharatha went for hunting, Dasharatha, by mistake, killed a young boy. The young boy had come to forest to fetch water for his old blind parents. So when Dasharatha finds out that he had killed a young boy by mistake, he runs to the child and he tells him, please forgive me. I am the king of Ayodhya, Dasharatha, and it is a huge mistake that I have killed you. The boy says, I forgive you. I forgive you. But what will my old blind parents do? So please don't leave me here. Please take me to them and inform them about this situation. So Dasharatha takes that young boy to his old parents and informs them about the situation. He tells them that he had killed their child by mistake. The old parents are so shocked and they fall on ground and cry, fall on the ground and cry. They weep. They say to Dasharatha that they don't have any other purpose in their life apart from their child. They don't have any purpose in their life to live anymore. So they request Dasharatha to build a fire so that they could get into it and end their lives. So Dasharatha builds a fire and those parents walk into fire. The old blind parents walk into the fire. Before they walk into the fire, they tell to Dasharatha, you will also face a situation which we are currently facing right now. You will also lose your child and you will undergo such grief in your life that the grief will be irreplaceable. Dasharatha remembers the curse that the old parents gave him long time back. So Dasharatha understands that his death is nearing him. That night, Dasharatha thinks about Rama and he says the Rama Nama. He says Rama, 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 and he's thinking only about Ramachandra Prabhu. And on that fateful night, Dasharatha, who ruled Ayodhya and the entire world for 60,000 years, leaves this world and goes to Swarga, reaches the holy field of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. The next day morning, when the ministers come to wake up Dasharatha, they find him dead, lying on the floor. So they immediately run to Vasishta. They run to Vasishta and they inform him about Dasharatha's death. Vasishta takes charge of the kingdom immediately and sends message to Bharata, who is currently living in KK Desam. It takes 6 days for the ministers to go from Ayodhya to KK Desam to convey this message. Vasishta tells the ministers to go and convey to Bharata that father has called him to Ayodhya. He requests them to not inform Bharata that Dasharatha is dead. He tells them that go and inform Bharata that father has requested him to come to Ayodhya. So the ministers travel 6 days and go to KK Desam and they inform Bharata that father Dasharatha has informed him come to Ayodhya immediately. So Bharata travels from KK Desam to Ayodhya. And while he's traveling, he sees a lot of bad omens on the way. Bharata thinks there is something that has happened in Ayodhya. Otherwise, father would never call me immediately to Ayodhya. As he enters Ayodhya, he sees nobody happy. Everybody is sad. Everybody have gone into their houses and closed their doors. There is no celebration happening in Ayodhya. There is no life in Ayodhya. Bharata is very surprised because he has never seen Ayodhya like this. So he immediately runs to his father's room. In search of his father, he runs to his father's room. As he enters his father's room, he is not able to find Dasharatha there. So he searches everywhere in Ayodhya for his father. As he could not find his father, he goes to his mother, Kaikeyi. He goes to his mother, Kaikeyi, and asks, Amma, I got a message from the ministers that father had called me to Ayodhya immediately. But I'm not able to find my father, Dasharatha, anywhere. Where is my father? Kaikeyi says, Ya gati sarva bhutanam tam gatim te pita gataha Raja Mahatma Tejasvi Yayajukaha Satam Gatihi. Bharata, your father has reached the place where every human being who is born reaches after their death. Your father has reached Swargaloka. While seeing this, there is no sadness, there is absolutely no sadness or remorse in Kaikeyi's tone. Tachrutva bharatah vakyam dharma vijana bhanchubihi apata sahasa bhumo vitrushoka balardita. Hearing this, Bharata falls down on the ground like like a tree that is being cut by an axe. Bharata shouts, Ahatosmi kripanam dinam vachamudirayan. So Bharata screams in pain and asks, how did his father die? What led to his father's death? How did his father die? Dasharatha, who ruled Ayodhya for 60,000 years, how did he suddenly die? Kaikeyi replies, Rameti Raja Vilapan Asite Lakshmaneti Cha Sa Mahatma Param Lokam Gato Matimatam Varaha. He says, your father said the name of Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita while he was dying. Bharata is surprised. Bharata asks, why did my father call Ramachandra? If my father was about to die, my Anna, my brother Rama would have already been there. Where was my brother Ramachandra Prabhu when my father was in such a situation? Kaikeyi says, Vachedanim sadharmatma kausalyanandavardhanaha lakshmanena sahabhratra sitaya cha samagataha. Your father in his deathbed was crying, thinking when he will be able to see Sri Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita. Bharata asks, why was my father crying? Why will my father not be able to see Sri Rama? Where is my brother Sri Ramachandra Prabhu? I have not seen him since I have come to Ayodhya. Whenever I come to Ayodhya, my brother would come and hug me and greet me. Where is Rama? I have not seen him yet. Kaikeyi says, Rama has gone to the forest for 14 years in exile. Bharata is stunned. Bharata is shocked. Asks, what mistake did my brother do that my father sent him to forest for 14 years? Maya tu putra shrutva Ramasyenani Rishechanam Yachitasya Pita Rajyam Ramasya cha Vivasanam. Kaikeyi replies, Bharata, I asked your father to send Rama to forest for 14 years in exile. I asked him to give this Ayodhya Rajyam to you and crown you as the next king of Ayodhya and send Rama in exile to forest for 14 years. Hearing this, Bharata gets so angry. Bharata gets so angry and he starts shouting at his mother. He asks his mother, did you think I would ever accept this Rama Rajyam, this Ayodhya Rajyam, when Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is the rightful heir? Did you think I ever wanted this throne? All I ever wanted was Sri Ramachandra Prabhu to be my king. Rama will always be my king, will always and forever be my king, father, mother, and my everything. What have you done? What have you asked? It is like you have given the throne of a lion to a donkey. There is no comparison between me and Ramachandra Prabhu. There is no comparison between us. Your wish will never come true. I will never sit in the throne of Ayodhya when my brother is struggling there in forest. Kaikeyi says, Vayatvidanim dharmajna rajatvamalambataam tvatkritehi maya sarvam idamevam vidham kritam. Bharata, I have got this throne for you. I have I thought that you would be very happy when I told you this. But you are shouting at me. Bharata says to Kaikeyi, Bharata at this point is filled with anger. He looks at Kaikeyi and says, you are no longer my mother. I will not consider you my mother anymore. I am filled with so much anger that I would kill you right now. But if I do so, my brother Ramachandra Prabhu will ask me, why did you act in such a way to your mother? So, I'm not going to do anything to you, but I will never consider you my mother anymore. I'm immediately going to go to Ramachandra Prabhu and bring him back to Ayodhya and coronate him as the king of Ayodhya. Bharata immediately runs to Kausalya and falls at her feet. He tells to Kausalya, Amma, please forgive me. Please forgive me. My mother has made a horrendous mistake. A horrendous mistake. So please forgive us. Please forgive me. I will immediately go to the forest, find Ramachandra Prabhu, bring him back here, and coronate him as the king of Ayodhya. Saying this to Kausalya, Bharata completes all the last rites for his father and starts to the forest with a huge army. While coming in search of Rama, Bharata comes to Sringiverapuram, where he visits Guhan. Guhan tells that Rama had come here and he had crossed the river Ganga to go to that side. So Guhan helps Bharata to cross the river Ganga. So after crossing the river Ganga, Bharatan comes to the ashram of Rishi Bharadwaja. As Bharata had come with a huge army, Bharadwaja arranges for a feast for everyone. Everybody is happily eating, drinking, and enjoying their time apart from two people. The two people are Bharata and Shatrugna. Both of them are thinking about Sri Rama and crying all night and thinking about Sri Rama and when they will be able to see him. The next day, Bharadwaja tells to Bharata that Sri Rama is currently living in Chitrakutam. If he goes to Chitrakutam, Bharata would be able to see Sri Rama. Bharata starts from Bharadwaja ashram to Chitrakutam. He tells his army to stay back and he only takes Shatrugna with him and goes to Chitrakutam. As Bharata comes to Chitrakutam, Lakshmana sees this from the top of a tree. Lakshmana sees Bharata and Shatrughna coming, and he immediately runs to Rama and he tells, Rama, Bharata and Shatrughna have come. I don't know what is their motive. For what reason they are coming? I think they are coming to wage a war. So please give me permission. I will immediately go and kill both of them. Rama tells to Lakshmana, Lakshmana, please calm down. Bharata is also my brother. I know about all of you very well. If my prediction and my understanding about Bharata is correct, you wait and watch. He is going to come and fall at my feet and offer the Ayodhya Rajyam to me. He is going to tell that he will be in exile for 14 years in the forest and he will give me the Ayodhya Rajyam. That is how my Bharata is, how my brother Bharata is. So please don't talk like this about our brother. Please go and bring him here. So Lakshmana goes and brings Bharata and Shatrughna to Sri Ram. Bharata enters Chitrakutam with his hands up and is shouting, Yavanna Ramam Drakshyami Lakshmanam Va Mahabalam Vaidehim Mam Mahabhagam Name Shantir Bhavishyati. Bharata is saying, until I fall at the feet of Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita Mata and know that they have forgiven me and they do not think anything wrong of me, I will not have peace in my heart. Yavanna Chandra Samkasham Drakshami Shubhananam Ratuh Padam Palasaksham Name Shantir Bhavishyati. Until I see my brother, I will not have peace in my heart. My brother, whose eyes is like a lotus, until I see those lotus eyes of my brother, I will not have peace in my heart. Yavanna charanau bhratuhu pativyanjananvito shirasa dharayishyami name shantir bhavishyati. Until I fall at the feet of my brother, take his feet and keep it in my head, I will not have peace. Name shantir bhavishyati yavanna rajye arha pitrvaidamahe sthitaha abhisheka jalaklinno name shantir bhavishyati. Until I take my brother back to Ayodhya and coronate him as the king of Ayodhya and see him happy with Sita Mata, I will not have peace in my heart. So, saying this, Bharata enters Chitrakutam and falls in the feet at the feet of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Nireksha samuhurtam tu dadarsha bharato gurum. Bharata, who was shouting that I don't have peace in my heart, I don't have peace in my heart. When he enters Chitrakutam and sees Sri Rama, his heart is filled with so much peace. Here, Valmiki uses the phrase Dadarsha Bharato Gurum. Valmiki says Bharata sees his Guru Sri Rama. Bharata did not see his brother Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Bharata did not see Bhagavan Ramachandra Prabhu. What did Bharata see? Dadarsha Bharato Guru. Bharata saw his Gurunatha Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. So, whenever a human is in search of peace and happiness, Guru Darshanam, the sight of Guru, is the only thing that brings peace and happiness to a human's heart. So Bharata immediately comes and falls in the feet of Rama. Rama hugs Bharata and asks him to sit near him. So when Bharata sits near Rama, Rama asks about everything. Rama asks about how the kingdom is running, how he is taking care of the kingdom, how is his father and mother Dasharatha and Kausalya. When Rama asks about everyone, Bharata informs that Dasharatha has reached Swargaloka. Hearing this, Rama cries. Rama is shocked. Rama is in deep pain and sadness, and Rama starts crying. Rama consoles himself and his brothers, and he does the last rites for his father. Bharata immediately tells Rama and asks Rama to come back to Ayodhya. Bharata tells Rama, Rama, you please come back to Ayodhya. Everyone in Ayodhya is waiting for your return. Everyone in Ayodhya wants to see you as the king. They don't want to see me as the king. So please come back to Ayodhya. I will serve the 14 years in this forest instead of you. You please come back to Ayodhya and you have to rule Ayodhya. When Rama hears this, he tells to Bharata, Bharata, every human being born in this world has to go through his or her own karma. Just because Father is right now not here in this world physically does not mean he is not watching upon us from heaven, from Swargaloka. If I break my Father's word and if I do not follow his words and if I do not follow my duty, what will Father think? Father will be very disappointed with me. So, whether Father is there in this world or not, following Father's orders and following Father's words is a son's duty. So, I will complete the duty that was given by my Father, which is to spend 14 years in the forest, and I will return back after 14 years. Keeping the words of my Father alive and true is my utmost duty. So, if you are truthful and you do your duty, everything else falls in place. So, Bharata, hearing this, falls in the feet of Sri Rama and he asks, Rama, I understand what you're saying, but what should I do? I can't sit in the throne. The throne is only for you. Ayodhya Rajyam is only for you. If you do not take up the throne, if you do not come back to Ayodhya, I will also go in exile for 14 years and I will also eat leaves, fruits, and water. I will not go back to Ayodhya. So please show me a way. What should I do? At that point, Rama advises the Bharata. Bharata, everyone born as a human being in this world has a duty to do. Everyone is moving towards death. So you please find a way to get enlightenment and get out of this birth and death cycle. After saying this, Rama gives his paduka to Bharata. Bharata takes this Rama paduka and keeps it in his head. Adiroharya padabhyam paduke hemabhushite ete hi sarvalokasya yogakshemam vidhasyataha. The paduka that is going to bring peace and prosperity to the entire world. That paduka, Rama is giving it to Bharata, and Bharata keeps it in his bed. So Bharata takes that paduka and returns to Ayodhya Rajya. To Ayodhya Rajyam, and the paduka, Rama paduka, is coronated as the king of Ayodhya, and the paduka rules Ayodhya Rajyam for the next 14 years when Rama is in the forest. Sri Anna, in his Raghava Shatakam, sings it as a kirtan. पालय मां श्री रघुपति पादुके पालित कोसल राजमंडले भक्त जन हृदय कमल विलोले पालय मां श्री रघुपति पादुके. Narada keeps the Rama Paduka in his head and returns back to Ayodhya singing that let the Rama Paduka take care of this world. Let the Rama Paduka take care of Ayodhya and every single people in Ayodhya for the next 14 years. So Rama advises Bharata about the importance of upholding truth and always following one's duty. Bharata, who came in search of peace, finally gets the peace that he was searching for. How does he get that peace? He gets that peace by Rama Paduka. By attaining the Rama Paduka, by attaining the Rama's lotus feet, Bharata's heart is filled with so much peace. So, Paduka Pattabhishekam is nothing but Guru Mahim. All of us today have got the great opportunity to participate in this satsang and talk and listen about the greatness of Guru Mahim and Srimad Ramayana. So, pranams to the Guru's feet, and I conclude this satsanga. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Radha Krishna Hariji. So
Hare
such an uplifting, very very uplifting upanyasam. Uh, um, no words to express. No words. Um, See, in fact, I've heard to one of the discourses of Dushyant Sridhar. He says it's not the Rama Rajyam which was the best. It is Rama Paduka Rajyam which was the best, ideal. See, Rama Rajyam itself is an idealistic, utopian kind of a society. You know, um, everybody wants Rama Rajya. When any new government comes, they want Rama Rajya. But even the Praja also has to be like that. No, they should also follow Dharma. What only if Raja, but Yatha Raja Tata Praja. Because Rama was like that, I think the Praja was also like that. Yatha Raja Tata Praja. And thank you, during this month of Chaitra, as per the lunar calendar, we had 9 days of Ramanama Sankirtanam, for 9 days. Musicians from all over the world have come and sung morning 6 to night 9. And now we are continuing that with Upanyasams and listening to Ramayanam, which is a bonus. I don't know what anugraha we have done, what grace, what merit to have this satsangam. What are the chances? There are 800 crore people, 8 billion people in the world, and how many of them are able to uplift themselves by listening to Ramakatha? Yeah. So blessed. Really, if God appears in front of me, I'll ask him, what merit did we accrue so that you gave us this satsangam? And listen to your glory. Not only we had the company of all the Devi Devatas, because it is said, wherever Ramakatha is said, Hanuman is there. And Shiva is a very ardent, he's always in Ramanama Smarana. So when Shiva, he's also there. Because when Shiva has come, what is the job for Parvati? She is also come. And why, that Loka becomes so, kind of empty. So even Vishnu and Mahalakshmi, everybody comes. So we are so fortunate, in the August Sukshma Swarupa of all the Devis and Devatas and Bhagavan, we are able to listen to the Ramakatha. I mean, who are the audience? We are part of, the assembly of Devas. Uh, Thank you so much. And you have been chosen as an instrument like Lava and Kushar to do the Ramakatha. And you know what? I have to tell you, give you one feedback. Your tonal quality is exactly like Appa. Anand Dayaniji ji, Guruji, same. Even the intonations, the way you speak, even the shlokas you say. Okay, it is in Anushtup Chandas, but still, the way you say is exactly like Appa. Bless you, man. You're so fortunate to be born, to be a disciple and a son of, Anand Guruji. Um, to carry forward this great, rich legacy of Harikatha, Upanyasam, and our Sangeetam. Yeah. Thank you so much. I can't thank Bhavadarani enough and Guru Anand Dayaniji ji for facilitating this Navaham. Uh, Fifth, sixth, seventh. Today is the fourth day. So we have 5 more days, and we've got the fitting finale of Vatsalya, the Navavida Bhakti through the eyes of Sadguru Sri Tyagaraja Swamigal. So fortunate. Thank you so much, and deeply grateful to Anand Guruji, Anand Dayanidhi Guruji for what do you call producing or creating a factory of youngsters in this rich tradition of Upanyasam. Very amazed, all youngsters, hardly in their, within 20s and 20, within 25, and some are 13, some are 14, 18, 20, 19. Oh my God. And the kind of scholarship you all have gathered, accumulated in this short period of time. It is Bhagavad Kripa and Guru Kataksham. Bless you, and ever grateful. Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Shri Ram.